Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm just going to be doing a quick video showing you footage on how to use your Revolut card abroad. So you just use your card as normal, stick it in like you would a normal card machine, you put your pin in and everything. Come. And then cash withdraw as normal. And obviously we want it in the Czech krona because you get better value for money if you do Czech krona. And I want to take out about 500 or 600 other amounts. Well, actually, no, probably 600.
So this one is where you have to take it out in thousands.
Is it?
Enter and see if it works.
Yeah. 1,000. Should I just take out 1,000?
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, just take out 1,000. And then it will say withdrawal amount and the equivalent is £38, and you get the real Interrate bank. And always do it without conversion. So decline the conversion, and then without conversion accept. Because if not, the bank will do their own conversion rate and they'll add extra charges. So always do decline conversion without conversion, and then you'll get the real interbank rate. Seconds, they'll probably send like a message if you're connected to Wi-Fi. A Revolut card is basically a MasterCard that allows you to spend money abroad with minimal to no transaction fees, and it also allows you to exchange money at the real current interbank rate, so you don't pay any transaction fees, which is just a plus because it means you save money. So I've just come back from the Czech Republic where I was able to use my Revolut card for the first time, and let me tell you guys, it was so easy. I had no problems when using this card. So I'm just going to go through the advantages of using this card and maybe one disadvantage of this card. The advantage of having a Revolut account is that you get the exact interbank rate. Like, they do not take any charges. I know for me, when I was using my money in the Czech Republic, I didn't have to pay any fees because I was getting the real-time exchange rate. Just make sure that when you're using the cash machine in a different country, always select without conversion, because if you select with conversion, the actual ATM that you're using will add its own conversion fee, which is what you don't want. So always select without conversion. The second advantage of having a Revolut card or a Revolut account, because you get the card and the app, the second advantage of having a Revolut account is that it's a lot safer than carrying a large amount of money, particularly when you're abroad in a foreign country. You're the only one with the password to your account, so you're the only one who's able to access money from that account. The third advantage of having a Revolut account is that every time you spend money via your Revolut account, you get a notification via the app telling you how much you've spent and how much that correlates to the currency in your home country. So for me, I was being told that I've just spent 1,000 kroners at this restaurant, and that 1,000 kroners is, say for example, equivalent to £38 in the UK, which is really good. The fourth advantage, which I think is probably the best advantage of using a Revolut account, is that provided you have internet connection wherever you are, you can literally top up your Revolut account from any bank account instantly. This is so handy, particularly when going abroad and you're not exactly sure on how much money you are going to be spending. Like, that is probably the best feature. You can literally top up your Revolut account from any other bank account instantly. And the final and fifth advantage of having a Revolut account is that the app is so easy to use. Like, it's so user friendly, and it's got like loads of cool features. Like, it's got its own like conversion, so before you spend money you can see how much Czech is equivalent to how much Great British pounds. Say for example, if you've converted £100 into your Revolut account and you didn't end up spending £100 when you're abroad, you only spent £50, you can convert that £50 to any other Revolut account or to any other bank account. And another cool feature in the app is that if some of your friends have Revolut accounts as well, you can also split the cost. So say if you go out with a meal, the meal comes to like £100, rather than like them paying their own bit. If that's what you guys do with your friend, you can just request the certain amount of money and the whole app will do it for you. Like, it is so handy. And then let me come to disadvantages. There's not really any disadvantages, but I'll just say make sure you read the terms and conditions of the card or of the account before you make any commitment, before you make any purchases. I know for me, when I went to the Czech Republic, I didn't have to pay any transaction fees, but I know for some countries, depending on when you use a card, you have to pay a very, very small conversion fee, which is practically nothing in comparison to what you would do if you were using your current account or your regular bank account. I know for some countries, the conversion fee is a bit higher during the weekday, or there's no conversion fee during the weekday, but on the weekend sometimes there is a higher or there is a conversion fee. So just make sure you read the terms and conditions. That's the only real disadvantage. Anybody who travels abroad frequently like I do, make sure you get the Revolut card. Like, I don't know how it's taken me so long to actually discover this card, but it's absolutely fantastic. Like, there's no need for me to quickly go to the exchange store to exchange money where they charge me commission fee. Like, there is none of that. The Revolut card is probably like one of the best things financially that's happened to me this year, because you literally save so much money from it. If you don't know how to use if you don't know how to get Revolut card, it's pretty easy. I think from the time of filming this video, the first thing you need to do is download the app, and everything from there is pretty straightforward. Make sure you get your Revolut account and tell all your friends to get them, because trust me, it is so easy to use, and it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing.